This video is about planning routes with the Windows Store app Track of the Day. Have fun! While in the first part explained a few basics around the topics of route planning, today everything revolves around how to approach the planning of further journeys step by step. In Garmin BaseCamp there is a function called Paint Track. The equivalent in Track of the Day is the QuickRouting feature. With this function, it is possible to roughly plan even long trips with just a few mouse clicks. The QuickRouting can be reached via the shortcut Ctrl+Q or via the corresponding button in the lower left corner of the main map. The lightbulb symbol can be used to activate and deactivate the autorouting feature. With autorouting active, a new route point is automatically attempted to determine a route from the previous route point when a new route point is set. If autorouting is deactivated, you can calculate the entire route at any time with one click to see how far it is and where the route will lead from. The pushpins of the QuickRouting can be easily moved with the mouse or a pen via drag and drop. The total distance of the route is always displayed in the info bar. If you click on the button with the plus symbol, the current quick route is converted into a normal route and added to the list of routes. After that you can edit them as you like. This form of route planning is suitable, for example, for motorcycle tours, where individual addresses are less important and the focus is more on driving pleasure. If the focus is on reaching individual destinations or some beautiful route sections, a mixture of using the quick search, POIs, and mouse clicks at selected map positions makes sense. Once you have defined your current position, the so-called home location, you can mark any part of the map as a destination. A route to this position will be automatically calculated and displayed. With the function route to here you can add a new segment to a route. The shortcut Ctrl+H centers the map at the home location. With Ctrl+I and Ctrl+O you can zoom in and out of the map. The key combination Ctrl+E opens the route editor. The pencil symbol can be clicked alternatively. Exactly one route can be edited at a time. If you want to display the course of a given track, each track can be converted into a routing overlay, which can be shown as a watermark on the map. In order to keep an eye on several routes in parallel when planning routes, there is the function Connected Routes and the Route Overview. When switching between two routes, the map is automatically centered so that the route is fully visible. If you don't want that, the map can be locked. To do this, click on the symbol with the small padlock on the right edge of the main map. In the next example, we're going to plan a holiday on the Canary island of Lanzarote and a first small round trip. We don't know the island itself yet, but we got some tips from friends from which we want to create a route. First of all, we use the Booking.com based hotel search and look around and try to find a vacation home. In the village Punta de Mujas in the northeast of Lanzarote, we might find a beautiful apartment directly by the sea and create a POI from the information provided by Booking.com. We open this POI and click on the symbol for Create Route from here. A new route is created and a red pushpin is displayed at the apartment as a marker for the first route point. Our route should lead us with short stops in Costa Teguise and themes to Playa Blanca in the south of Lanzarote. After a coffee break, we want to visit the Timanfaya National Park and later eat something at Famara and maybe take a dip in the sea. We still don't know where to find the entrance to the national park, so let's try to find it out. We enter Timanfaya National Park into the quick search text box. Because there is no address for this search term, we will be automatically redirected to the search functions of Google Maps. Several hits and photos of the national park are shown here, and we create another POI from one of these pictures. The new POI is now displayed on the map and the map is centered appropriately. A mouse click opens the POI preview. Here we click again on the symbol for Create Route to here. The corresponding route segment is calculated, but displayed as a dashed line. A routing warning is also displayed on the map. What's wrong? The warning states that the selected POI cannot be reached directly. If we zoom in, it quickly becomes clear why. Our POI is located right in the middle of a large lava field. It looks like we first have to look for the official entrance to the national park. We open the Google POI search again and zoom into the map. Now we find a lot of information about the national park. We can quickly find the entrance, the opening hours and further information and summarize everything in a new POI. We need to move the waypoint in the middle of the lava field to the visitor center of the park. Now we search for the places for Mara, Tegwise, and Haria using the quick search or locate them on the map. Again, we set route points that can be moved at any time. If we missed a place, it can be included as a via point to our route. If you click on the map with the mouse while holding down the control key, the route is automatically extended to the click destination. If you hold down Ctrl plus Shift, you can insert a via point into the route with a mouse click. The highlight of our tour will be a visit at the Mirador del Rio. We still don't know where to find it and what makes this location so exciting. We also have to find it out. A dinner might be served in the restaurant Mirador El Roque in Orzola. We also have to find out where to find this restaurant. After dinner we will go along the sea back to Punta de Mujas. We are now proceeding step by step as we have already done with the Timanfaya National Park. We look around, put some POIs and plan them as via points in the route. After the route is planned, we take a look at the elevation profile. It just goes up to 500 meters for a very short time, so we don't have to pack warm clothes. The travel time without breaks is about 3.5 hours. Let's press Ctrl plus E to open the route editor. Here we can specify a departure time and day. Next we plan some sensible break times and recalculate the route. As soon as everything fits, we are actually done. But now it occurs to us that there is a road through a vast wine-growing region. We open Google Earth and fly virtually over the island to find the vineyards. With Google Earth, we can create POIs with exciting aerial images. After that, we use Google Street View to see more details of the roads and create some more POIs. We use one of these POIs as a via point to guide the route through the vineyards. At the end of the planning, we generate a roadbook in Word format from the planned route, which we can print it out and add it to the travel documents. In due course, we can bring it out again and drive our route as soon as the sun of the Canary Islands shines from the sky for us. Now that we have a route, we can export it via the instant sharing feature to a configured OneDrive folder. So we can open it at any time on the phone with apps such as Scenic or the BMW Connected Ride app. If you like, you can also open the route with Google Maps and send it directly to your phone to be guided by the Google Maps app via Lanzarote. If you have a TomTom Rider navigation device, you're not left out in the cold. You can either send the route as an ITN file via a USB cable to your rider, or open it directly in TomTom My Drive. From My Drive, you can send the stops of the route via the internet to your TomTom Rider. If you like to ride with a track, you can automatically synchronize the route and use it later on the TomTom Rider. All questions can be asked with the contact form on our website trackoftheday.com. They will be answered promptly, and this support is completely free for you. Thanks for watching and goodbye.